Hi, kindergartners. I don't know if you remember me, but right before our school had to shut down for a little bit, I was coming into your kindergarten rooms and helping you learn how to be readers and writers and illustrators of your own book, which is so exciting. So, your teachers asked me if I would make a video and we could practice book writing again, which is so fun. And I want to show you how we can do book writing with any book that we have at home. You might read a book and you might decide, oh, that sounds like a fun book that I'd want to write about. So that's what we're going to do today. So I was looking because I have children of my own, I was looking in their shelf and I found one of their favorite books. And one of their favorite books is this book called Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy. They love this book. And I want you to remember what we talked about with reading books. Sometimes we read books for fun. Sometimes we read books to understand what's going on or learn something. Sometimes we read it to make our comprehension better. And sometimes we read books or we use books to help us get ideas. So today we're not going to read this whole book because this book is going to help us to get ideas of what we could write in our own books. So I'm going to kind of do a picture walk with you today, and then, just like when we were back at school, I'm going to have two more lessons that I'm going to make, and each day we're going to do something different. So, today we're going to get ideas. The next video I do, we're going to be authors, which we'll do all the writing ourselves. And then the day after that will be illustrators. So that's really exciting. Now, this whole computer thing and taping myself is new for me. So Mrs. Rypel may make some mistakes. So I need you to be patient with me. And I'm going to do the best I can. Okay. So this book, like I said, is called Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy. And I was thinking, boy, wouldn't it be fun if we wrote our own book about a superhero, us being a superhero? And I want you to think about that as I'm doing a picture walk at this book. Okay? So there's this little girl in this book. Let's get to the. And her name is Lulu. That's Lulu. And she loves, do you see how she loves to dress up like a ladybug? And that's her dog way down there. That's her dog. And they do a lot of fun things together. And she calls herself, when she's dressed like this, Ladybug Girl. This is her superhero. So in this story, she does a lot of things. She's so excited because her mom's going to take her to the park. And the whole time she's going, she's thinking about what she can do. And she'll even say things like, Ladybug Girl swoops over to help. Ladybug Girl leaps over the sidewalk chalk. So she's doing all these superhero type things. And then they get to the playground. That playground looks like fun, doesn't it? Look at all those fun things in that playground. Oh my goodness. And she's at the playground and she finds the sandbox and she finds her friend Sam. And now they're starting to talk back and forth about things that they might want to play together. And they are having a hard time picking. Have that ever happened to you? Remember me too. That's happened to me before. So sometimes, like, they want to, Lulu or Ladybug Girl wants to go on the monkey bars, and Sam's going, no, doesn't sound like fun. And then she wants to go at the top of the castle, and Sam says, no, that doesn't look like fun. And then they go to the seesaw, and Sam says, nah, that doesn't look like fun to me. And now they're looking, look at their faces. They don't look very happy, do they? They're a little bit angry. So they're still thinking and still thinking. And then Ladybug Girl has an idea. And she says, I'll show you. She says, Ladybug Girl has superpowers. I can fly and I am super strong. And Sam is very interested. He says, superpowers? And then he decides, I'm going to be Bumblebee Boy. So we have a Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy, and they're running around the park having so much fun with all their superpowers and going in the sky, on the swings, flying high, and on the tire swing. And his superpower, I believe, if I remember correctly, is that he stings things. He's got a stinger because he's Bumblebee Boy. And then they find other friends, and they become things like Dragonfly Girl. So that's Dragonfly Girl, and they're the Bug Squad, and they're, watch out, you big giant snake, it says, because Dragonfly Girl is going to breathe fire. So now they've created a whole little where they're Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy and Dragonfly Girl and have very special superpowers. So now we're going to do some brainstorming, and you can just think in your head Or if there's somebody sitting next to you, you can talk to them. And anytime that you need more time to think or more time to talk, the cool thing about a video is you just get to push pause. And when you're ready to come back, you hit play and then we'll take it from there. So I want you by tomorrow, or maybe the next time you watch this video, I want you to think about if I were a superhero, what would my superhero name be? And what would my superpower be? So remember our thinking faces, put your thinking face on. So that's going to be our book. We're going to write about us being a superhero. So remember, you're thinking, what is my superhero name? And what would my superpower be? And the next time we come back together, we are going to write a book together. Now, I want to show you something, and I'm going to bend down just a second because I forgot to have it on the table. So give me a second. I'm going to disappear and come back. For tomorrow, remember, you are going to need a piece of paper to make a book. And maybe mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, anybody at the house, older brother, older sister, somebody can help you. It can be any piece of paper you want. It can be just a plain white piece of paper. If all you have is lined paper, it could be lined paper. If you have construction paper at home, like colored paper with color on it, you can use that too. Any paper you have will do, because guess what? Remember what happens when you take a blank piece of paper and you fold it in half? The magic has happened because now it's a book and we're ready to write. So when you watch my next video, make sure you have a piece of paper folded ready to go. Okay? All right, your homework. What's your superhero name? And what would your superpower be if you had a superpower? Because that's what our book's going to be all about. Have a good night, boys and girls. I'll see you soon. Bye.